Hi, I'm Blake, and this is Between the Lines, a new music podcast where we talk to up-and-coming musical artists from New York and beyond. This is a podcast by musicians, for the love of music. Today we're here with Paleheap. Their newest album, Doomglow, is now available on all streaming platforms, so go listen now. Today I'm joined by LJ Pape, aka Paleheap, local New Paltz Indie Rock musician. They describe the importance of music, mental health, how that has played a role in their musical journey so far, and being authentically themselves as an openly queer artist.
Hi, my name is LJ. My artist name is Paleheap. My pronouns are they, them. I'm 31, and I'm a DIY indie rock musician.
Okay, awesome. How does your music production satisfy you and your mental health?
I am the type of person who had jumped from relationship to relationship, looking for some kind of fulfillment, looking for a missing piece of myself. As someone who doesn't have a strong, family support system, I was always trying to find that in romantic partners. Up until about 2.5 years ago, when I moved back to New York from California, I rededicated myself to my songwriting and my music. I now show up for myself every day, playing my guitar, hitting the studio, and that is the primary commitment in my life rather than a romantic relationship.
You have a song off your 2023 album, Left, called Dream Life. Would you be able to tell me what your inspiration was behind writing this song, and what does this song mean to you or say about you as an artist?
Dream Life is definitely the bop off of Left. It's my kind of slacker rock pavement sounding song. The lyrics are intentionally cryptic. I wrote it about someone who I dated briefly, who was kind of a boy, and then I got into a committed relationship with somebody else, but I kept having dreams about that boy when I was in this committed relationship, and it was causing significant problems for me and for that partnership. So I ended up breaking up with that committed partner, talking to the boy again, and it was a whole mess. So there's a lot of imagery in this song about thinking that my partner only liked me when I was a problem to be fixed. And so I'm like, if you think I'm this fucked up person, okay, that's what I'm gonna be. Come and capture this disaster. What you're after is a curse. It's never, I am going to become the evil person that you already think I am.
You are now listening to Dream Life by Paleheap.
Bet you would've just loved that if I stayed hanging on a hemless skirt of darkness. Played out, bite your fears in the mirror, choking on mentholated pocket lint. I don't wanna lose this sight again. Fever dreams take me to the place, see your face. Soon as I got it, then I lost it. Did you really just see that Ouroboros? What a bore upon the floor, a mess of tangled blankets. Guess I didn't account for something good coming from rotten wood. Next in line for the incinerator. So long, see you later. Come and capture this disaster. What you're after is a curse. Hold my hand now, what you plan, it never matters. Doesn't work out. I die every night for a chance. I don't wanna lose this sight again. It's all done. Chuck back the phone. It's all done.
How does your creative style align with what you wish to inspire? And how does your style specifically stand out from others?
So with my style, I definitely channel a lot of 90s and early 2000s sound, just because that's like the kind of vibe and aesthetic that I prefer. But I try to create something that doesn't already exist. It's really important to me to kind of express the unique path that I walk in this world through the sounds that I create. And sometimes that's going to sound weird. Not everybody likes it. Sometimes I play to a room and they just don't get it. But I'm okay with that. And I hope to inspire others to follow their unique voice rather than trying to sound like whatever they hear on the radio.
What do you hope to do for those you share your art with? And is there any specific audience that you wish to engage with your art?
So as a non-binary, gender fluid, gender non-conforming person, I think the voice and like vocalization is a really powerful tool for expressing gender fluidity. So I've been told that I have a really non-binary voice. I think I do. And I want other people who are gender non-conforming or trans to hear me and feel seen and to feel like, okay, rad, there are other people who are not afraid to sing loud and put themselves out there and have fun with it and use their queerness as like a creative tool.
What is a prominent struggle that your music has directly helped you overcome?
So I've always approached my songwriting as a very like therapeutic confessional process, and it's also served as a way for me to mark patterns that continue to come up for me. So I've written a lot of songs about my struggles with substance use, primarily alcohol, and it's been able to reflect back to me like, this is a source of a lot of your problems. This is a source of a lot of the pain. How are you adapting? How are you growing in your relationship to these substances? It's allowed me to find my own strength, and those problems have less a hold over my life now.
Okay, my last question today is, what is one thing that you wish you knew early on in your journey as an artist?
I wish that I had known that GarageBand was a free tool that would change my life. So getting a MacBook changed my life. I've learned so much about music creation and even like what I'm capable of through the use of a DAW. I also wish that I had known how much I could learn just from asking for help. I had a real chip on my shoulder about like, no, I have to do everything myself. I was embarrassed to show my music to other people when I was starting out, and through collaboration with other musicians, it has totally transformed my knowledge about guitar, pedals, using amps, and I know my instrument better now. I guess I had a little bit too much of an ego. I was a little precious about it. I wish that I had known how much I had to gain by sharing my art and just being humble.
Okay, this interview is coming to a close, so I just wanted to ask if you have any final thoughts that you wanted to share with the audience.
Thank you so much, Blake, for inviting me to be interviewed. I've never done this kind of interview before. It feels amazing to be able to share my insights and my experience. I guess I would just say to anyone who is a creative of any type, but particularly a songwriter, whether you are doing it just for yourself or you want to share it on stage, just do the damn thing. You have everything to gain by getting your art out there outside of yourself. To be able to bear witness to yourself through your art, you have so much to learn and there's so much room for healing.
Okay, amazing. So inspiring. Thank you so much. And yeah, that was Paleheap. This has been Between the Lines, the podcast for musicians by musicians. Thank you for listening.
Did you see me when I came?